Hello, how are you folk today? I've got a message from the book of John, chapter 13, verse 34 and 35. But let me tell you where I brought this to my mind. I was visiting a church up in Camp Verde, and that's up north of Phoenix. And I just love to be around that church. You get out of my car and I just kind of feel good. And the closer I get to the church sanctuary itself, I can almost feel what's in that church. As soon as you walk through that door, you get the smile from the first person you see. They come and they'll either give you a handshake, a hug, or whatever what the Lord is in it for you. And I just kind of love going there. And all the while I'm there, I'm picking up something that is very special, which this book talks about. In chapter 13, verse 34 and 35 of the book of John, it's telling, and it starts off like this. Jesus is speaking. A new commandment that I give unto you. Something new that they hadn't been used to before. And that was in a Pharisaical, Jewish, old-time environment. It says, that ye love one another. That's something new to those people. A new commandment I give you, that you love one another as I have loved you, that you also may love one another. 3 times in one verse it says, love one another. And then the next verse says, by this all will know that ye are my disciples if you love one another. Can you imagine that? People are going to know you're a Christian. People will know that you are something different and better just by your presence. I get out of my car and I'm feeling it before I even get in that building. And when I open up that door, all of a sudden I'm met with love and smile and kindness and everything. And I feel so good in there because there's lots of something being exchanged. It's called LOVE. And that LOV came from heaven, which the people had to spend some time with the Lord because that's where all good and perfect gifts come, from heaven through Jesus. And all of a sudden they share it with each other. People, that church is growing. People love to go there and visit it. But I was trying to think, where did this kind of come from? And just this last week when I was visiting there, I looked on a wall, there was a plaque about this big on the wall. I had to get down and kind of look at it, but here it was. It was not just a piece of wood with some stuff written on it. It was different slats that were all placed together. And it said, our family does this. Love one another. And it gives the text. We accept one another. We esteem others better than ourselves. We're kind to one another. Bear one another's burdens. And the list goes all the way down. And I'm saying, wow, that's their model for that church. Once they accept Christ and go to Him every morning, they're asking God to fill them with those one another's. And the sign is beautiful, but it's better when it comes out of a life that actually infects you before you even get in that church. God has a way of wanting to communicate you're okay. Regardless of who you are, whatever problems you're in, it's okay because of love. God wants you to love up on other people so that He can love up on them also through us. May God bless you. Just don't ever forget to love one another.